Hello Internet, day 90 of my Vlog 365 challenge. It's Tuesday. I keep thinking it's Monday, I don't know why. It's Tuesday today, so it's another one of my days at ARU. Busy day, halfway through the semester, so this is week 6. So sort of by the end of this week we will be halfway through the process, really. Well, this semester, so this is the week I start kicking students, really. Although I had an interesting turnout with my second years, because the second years are supposed to be playing back their first practice piece, and the turnout was ropey at best, I think because they have to do that play out. Little do they know that I'm about to tell them all that, don't worry, we can play them back next week. Ha ha ha, isn't that quite funny? This is also one of those weird, interesting weeks. Not weird, but one of those good weeks where the first year and second years sort of align in terms of what we're teaching them. Although the second years tend to be more recap and advanced stuff. So this week is all about compliance and Ofcom broadcasting code and broadcast bulletins, and new for this year, Ofcom's lovely list of 140 odd words and how offensive they are. So we have a bit of a swear word bingo and all this sort of stuff. Completely stolen the concept from a guy called Paul Chantley, I think his name is, a radio consultant, also got some good books that he's written. So I do recommend his book. In fact, one of his books has for years been, I don't know why I'm there, sorry about that, the recommended reading for our students. Anyway, and I'm about to buy second-hand some of his books. There's a couple of books I need to buy. It's an interesting thing as an associate lecturer. Don't get any budget for buying these books, and in theory, I need to have some of these books so that I can correctly be, supporting students. So I know that what we're teaching them, and that sort of thing. But no, so today's all about defamation, swearing, compliance. The BBC compliance, and playing a lot of clips and historical stuff. So it's a bit of an upbeat week for all the first and second years. Some of the good old jokes about what you can and can't say. And then tomorrow, actually, I'm not 100% sure what time I'll be vlogging tomorrow, because it's going to be a bit of a push. Because tomorrow I'm in London at the RAIN Summit, which is the Radio and Internet, don't know, RAIN Summit Europe, and I managed to blag. And I'm going to say it now because I forget tomorrow, because I'll probably be talking about the conference. I managed to blag a free ticket for myself, and also technically we could have had, it was very late notice, we had like 1 day notice to try and get interest, so we struggled. But 10 free tickets for community radio. So I managed to get 10 free tickets for community radios, for the community media sector, I suppose, more, and also a 50% discount as well. So that was all good. So I've got a free ticket, and it looks like some really interesting talks. I've managed to get quite an interesting number of free tickets to conferences. In fact, I think I would have had, although I was teaching, I could have had a free ticket to the radio festival. I suppose these are some of the privileges of being as part of part of the exec, but also sort of a council member of the CMA, is we get access to some of these. Like I had a free ticket to the ARIAs, the radio, the audio and radio awards. I couldn't go because, well, I could have gone. It was a Wednesday night, but in Leeds, and I was obviously teaching Thursday in Cambridge, so it was just logistically nightmare. Although I'm hopefully going to the SRA Awards, which is like 2 weeks' time. SRA Awards on a Thursday evening in London at the O2. Managed to get a free, one of the normal VIP sit up in the gods tickets. I think, not a dining ticket. Because I struggle to get there anyway, and I'll get there, I'm not sure what time I'll get there. I'm going to miss all the VIP stuff, because obviously I teach at 5 o'clock-ish, and then I don't even know what I'm going to do. Probably drive to the O2 from Cambridge, which will be interesting, or I don't tend to drive to the O2 because I'm a cheapskate. I tend to drive to, where do I tend to drive to? I tend to drive to like one underground stop up, because you can find some off-road parking at that time of night, and then just jump on the underground. But anyway, I'm going to go and head in that direction, or maybe that direction, or maybe that direction. Anyway, see you tomorrow.